What's going on, everybody? This is Damien Jaxxyn with the Midnight Drive. Joining me today, I have Dutch and Liddy of Please Don't Summon Me. How you guys doing?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Quite all right.
Ain't nothing like a New Yorker greeting like a year.
I
Right.
agree.
How y'all doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, we have a gig tonight. At We're closing out Our Wicked Lady, so I'm a little nervous because I've never played there. I'm usually nervous when we go to a new gig, new spot.
I'm in a great mood. It's a Capricorn full moon today, so I'm ready to make some money.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
hmm
What? One person is ready to go. The other one is palms sweaty, knees weak.
We switch places. That's the thing. That's life is about balance.
palm sweaty,
Knees
mom's sweet,
weak.
mom's sweaty.
That's not even the right one.
I don't remember the lines,
His
man.
vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti.
Anyway,
Appreciate y'all being on. I got my usual list of questions, and of course, I'll ask some stuff just naturally during conversation. That's how an interview goes. I don't know why I always do that every time I talk to somebody. But first question, how did Please Don't Summon Me come to be?
Ooh. You
um,
want to start with that one?
yeah. So
Timeline.
I'm trying to think of like
It
the
all
actual
began.
the timeline. So
with
I guess the first thing I'll say is like, Please Don't Summon Me didn't. It was kind of like a whole transition over a year.
Mm,
Like it started as our first band, Goat Leash, and it really was just me, kind of making. I've always made music, but I like made this song called Daffy's Butter, and it really was just noise with my guitar, and I was like, I like this. Like this could be like my new sound. But at the time, I was making like R&B, so like so far. So I was like, well, maybe this is just a separate project. And I started kind of dabbling with that. And one of my good friends, T, he makes like trip hop, and he came over one day, and we were just working on guitar stuff. He was teaching me some bass lines and stuff, and then we made this song called "Righteous," which is on my solo album, um, "Peace, Love, and Death." And from there, I kind of was like, "Nah, this is definitely gonna be the sound of a band. I just don't know what it's gonna be called." Um, and then I don't. Do you remember how
Yeah.
Goat League?
Yeah.
Liddy has been here
We
for
had
the.
goat leash for a while.
Liddy's been here for the
Let
whole
me
process.
tell you
As far as the
how annoying it is to come up with the art and everything for
right.
a band and then have all the band members be like, I think we want to change our name.
Yeah. Right. So then Liddy made some art for that.
We were goat leash was a while, and then I think what had happened was we had decided to change our name. We changed our name to Fleecehorn. We were Fleecehorn for a while.
Yeah, and then that's when we started doing gigs as Fleecehorn.
Exactly. We started doing gigs, and then we lost track of some band members, met some new people, gigged at a couple more places, and then Please Don't Summon Me happened.
So Please Don't Summon Me is, I guess, as far as the timeline goes, is still fairly new. Like, it was really the March, beginning of March or late March, early April, somewhere around there, I believe, was when we were like, hey, we had lost a band member, and we were like, hey, so are we going in a different direction? What are we doing? And we had just made like a new album, uh, um, a noise album, and we were just like, this doesn't really feel like the original Goat Leash. So then Please Don't Summon Me came, and then our first gig under that name was actually just this past June 28th, with like a fresh new lineup and everything, other than the two of us. Because Liddy is on vocals now, but through the entire process of Goat Leash to Fleecehorn to Please Don't Summon Me, Liddy has always done all the art and creative direction, basically. So
yeah. I looked you guys up on Spotify. It's not too many songs on there, but I did get to get a preview of your sound outside of what I've seen on like Instagram, and it is very much like that hardcore type of like vibe, which is fucking amazing.
Thank you.
Uh,
Appreciate it.
I think like, we definitely it's worthwhile to listen to the transition of how our sound works. Like between like the
Yeah.
Goat Leash albums, then the Fleecehorn albums, and then like the Please Don't Summit. Like there's a timeline there. It's
Yeah.
it's an interesting listen.
Yeah. So I think on Spotify and everywhere on all platforms, the Fleecehorn music, I didn't want to take it down. I really felt like keeping it up just as like this is where it started, and
mm.
then transitioned over. Those I guess would be like the proto band or like the prequel to Please Don't Summon Me.
Yeah. Never take your art down. Never.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What made you want to start a band? Well, I guess you kind of talked about it in there.
Why do you want to start a band?
I want to be cool now. I think what made me want to start is just like I've always loved making music. I've always knew I was a musician, and the band aspect came from being so frustrated with not being able to like do more, because I'd be like, damn, I'm not the best at laying down drums. So then I was like, well, I started sending tracks to my friend Trevor. Shout out Trevor. Shout out Sensei Batch. But he's he taught me a lot of stuff musically. But I was sending him tracks with like just guitar, no drums, and it's not really his style. So he's like, I don't know what you want me to do with this. So then I was like, okay, let me look for a drummer. And then I was like, wait, if I'm already looking for someone to put drums on a track, that's already half of a band right there. And it just kind of naturally turned into a band. And then one day I was just like, this is a band. This is a band, you know?
I've always just done art. Like I've been doing art my whole life. Like under Crunchy Bones. But then I started doing like working for the band, doing a lot of flyers.
Right.
Started doing like more band logos and stuff.
At first, Liddy
designing the
did not.
merch.
You did not want to be in the band.
No,
at
I
first.
didn't.
Like,
I
at
really
all.
didn't. Like, I have no interest in like. I love music. Don't get me wrong. I will constantly have my headphones in my ears, which I think everyone does at this point.
Oh,
Exactly. Like it's the
yeah.
21st century. We all got our headphones in, but I guess I just didn't have a drive to be in a band. I was like, no, let somebody else do it. But then when the name was changed to Please Don't Summon Me, and the vocalist for Fleecehorn had stepped out, I witnessed like Dutch like struggling to be like, okay, well, what do we do? What do we do? I want female vocals. And I was like, I like yelling at people. I love yelling at
There it is.
people.
Oh yeah.
I would yell at people. And then we were like, yeah, let's try it out. And then we got in the studio. They gave me the mic. I hadn't eaten that day. I was already pissed.
She was pissed. Yeah.
Some guy cat called me on the train on the way there. They gave me the mic and we were like, yeah, that's the sound.
Yeah, and I remember you coming in and you were like, let me just try it out. And I was like, okay, sure, why not? I mean, it's literally just me, you in here. Everybody else quit, so we just here. And I remember putting on, I think, just a YouTube drum beat, playing to it, and then literally just tried it out. And I was like, whoa, this is it. This is, like.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for someone who had like no experience as far as like
I'm Caribbean. I have plenty of experience yelling. Right.
right.
Excuse me. I'm very good at yelling. Thank you.
Wait, so you said somebody catcalled you on the train? And
Yeah.
oh wow.
Yes.
So,
Honestly, like
I
have to get a little frustrated before our practices in order for me to like yell to the best of my abilities. And honestly, just scrolling on TikTok for a few minutes or like going onto public transportation as a woman will do that for you.
oh yeah.
It will,
Yeah.
it'll do that for you. You'll get frustrated, I promise.
Being in traffic would do that for you.
Exactly. Standing in line, New York City Transit, looking at the news,
MTA.
all of these things bring me
But
stress, and I like to channel that
violently.
violently.
But
As violent
but
as I
but
can.
lyrically violently.
Yeah, yeah, you get it.
Oh, trust me, I get it. Like it I had to work on my temper before, but yeah, I am definitely someone where it's like one small thing and I will just get like somebody like doesn't know how to drive. Like that's my biggest thing with like living where I do now. Like I I am from Chicago, but I live in like central Illinois now, and it's like no matter what, people cannot drive, and it's
Yeah.
worse here because it's like college students, and I'm just like,
They don't.
Jesus.
They don't have to drive. Uh,
Road
And
rage.
they don't need to drive. I'm like they get free like bus rides and stuff with their like little school IDs. I'm like, why do you need to drive?
Right.
I'm like, I don't want to need to drive because I got places I need to go to. You ain't going nowhere. Like they literally where I'm at where like University of Illinois is and where all the college kids are, they basically have I call it like a little Chicago or like a little New York because it's just everything for them within like
Yeah.
I say like a mile or two because like they have like their own Target that's connected to
Yo, their own Target is crazy.
yeah
yeah.
they have like their own Target like they have their own Target they have their own like McDonald's and like the other fast food place like it's a Raising Cane's on this strip they got their own like bars and stuff like in this strip it is fucking insane they
I'd
have
be in there. I'd
everything
be in there.
like they have everything. It's like a like mile or two strip of just like stuff just so that way they don't have to go like out of their comforts. I'm just like, but I'm like, what's the point of you living here and you don't go outside of this? But it's whatever. But yeah, they have like a two-story like Target where like first floor is just all like the groceries and stuff, and the second floor they have like a little like electronic section and clothes and stuff like that. Like it's insane.
It's crazy.
Do you need your school ID to enter?
Can
Oh,
you imagine? Can you imagine you have to use your
that'd
school
be
ID?
so funny. That'd be
Definitely
so funny.
Yeah, probably.
because it's on the campus. Usually, the stores that are on campuses get student discounts.
Mm.
More than likely they probably do, but I went inside of that Target. You didn't have to have like uh ID or anything. But yeah, it's insane. So yeah, like I going back to what you said, yeah, like getting angry from something just random out the day to like get that feeling, I definitely get. Um, how long do you say you guys been together? Because you said you've done what three different band names before you got to.
This was all funny enough. This was all
Was
in
it 2023?
no,
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 2024.
no, not even. I mean, we really started practicing and like fully getting into it. Like as far as like it being other people other than me, summer of last year.
Really?
Yeah, it hasn't even really been a
Yeah.
year, you know. Um, but I think that's the thing with bands that a lot of people, and I myself included, did not realize is like it takes time to like get bands, and your first lineup of people is probably not gonna be the band, you
Unless
know,
you're
like
best siblings.
unless you're actually siblings, like the White Stripes with like that was his sister, right? Or like
I love that's the first one that you mentioned because
yeah,
that is like right here.
I love the White Stripes. They're great. I have a few of their records actually. But yeah, those are the two things. There's a ton of bands that are brothers, sisters, siblings, and then there's a ton of bands that are like childhood friends, and they
Hmm.
started like in high school. That's another thing that like really. But everybody's got to be on the same page, and it's so much harder in our 20s starting bands because
20-year-olds don't retain relationships
Yeah,
that well.
yeah, that is true. There's a lot of that. I
And
think
we are all trying to hustle to stay alive.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So it's only been about a year, you know, I would say. I'd summarize it all as like a year.
I mean, in that year, y'all found like a solid base and got some good songs out there, and you still
Yeah.
get gigs.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Would you like to talk about the gig that you got tonight?
Yeah, so the gig that we have tonight is it's at Our Wicked Lady, which unfortunately is actually closing down. So this is their last like week of shows. It's our first gig with them, which funny enough, so it's our first and last show.
They
Damn.
have 3 floors. So like
Yeah.
they have the ability to have 3 shows going on at the same time. There's
Right.
the first floor, second floor, and then the roof.
Yeah.
Right. And we're gigs for the first floor today.
Yeah, so it should be a good time. It's in Bushwick, so Bushwick's always a fun time. I know a lot of jokes and a lot of memes are made about Bushwick, specifically Bushwick DJs, but I like being over there. We don't get to go over there too often because we live on the other side of Brooklyn,
Mm.
here in Flatbush. So
Oh, y'all in Flatbush.
yeah,
Well, this one lives in Lefferts Gardens.
Specific.
I live in Crown Heights. That's East Flatbush, baby.
But you know, New York has so many rezoning laws and stuff. Like it's all like that same.
Nah, Crown
Flatbush.
Heights has always been Crown Heights.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the same.
I'm not even from New York. Liddy's the only one that's like born and raised here from New York. Well, actually, no. The other band members, Becca and Wolf.
Becca, our bassist, is from the Bronx. Wolf, our drummer, is also from. He's from Flatbush.
Yeah, he's from
He's also from Flatbush. I am from Flatbush. I'm from specifically the Little Caribbean neighborhood. That's like a 4-block radius. That's just old Caribbean people.
Yeah.
And Duchess here is a transplant from Connecticut.
Oh wow!
I didn't like that.
But like,
yeah, I am sadly, unfortunately.
But they've been here. You've been here for like three.
No,
years?
I've been here. Well,
so
there was a split. So I moved here in like 2020, and then I was here from 2020 to 2022, and then I did van life. I went and did van life for like 9 months, then I came back. So it's like 2.5 years and another 2.5 years.
Being 20.
Yeah, the van life thing came out of nowhere, but it was fun. It was fun. It's definitely fun.
I've been there before, but so being from like the Brooklyn area and stuff like that, because I know some stuff about New York from obviously like the East Coast scene for like music and stuff, or more like rap, stuff like that. How is it for the rock scene? Is it as big or is it like starting to get there?
I think it's just as big, honestly.
Yeah.
It definitely isn't like it's just as popular, I'd say. Like hood alt is a thing here. You know, there's a lot of Black people who make alternative music. And I think it's just not considered mainstream, you know?
Yeah.
Like a lot of the shows and the parties are gonna be at bars, they're gonna be like somewhere you'd consider underground, so like abandoned little lots and like inside little buildings.
And that kind of I think kind of adds to like
exactly it's aesthetic,
the charm, the aesthetic, and it kind of makes it a lot cooler. So when I first got here, you know, a lot of people were outside when they shouldn't have been because of like COVID and stuff, but we're breaking into places they were breaking into places and they were throwing like DJ parties, which has always kind of been a thing here in New York. I think what happens is it like builds up and then it dies down and then people are like, oh, New York's dead, and then they move and then it builds up again. you know? It's kind of like just a new generation of people constantly coming in. And this generation, I will say, is like a lot better because
we have the internet.
Because we have the internet and a lot more people are into like a lot more things. So they're not just hip hop heads. They're like, no, I listen to MF Doom, but I also will go to the mosh pit because because of
plus opium is a thing.
Yeah, and opium.
We live in New York, and like opium aesthetic and fashion niggas like they're there. They're definitely there. The alt scene, like no matter where you go on the East Coast, is always gonna be really lively, and then those people go away and then new people come and then it gets really lively again. I just think in New York it happens way faster.
It's
like way faster.
It's like seasonally.
Exactly. It's like seasonally. A month of like heavy parties every night and then a month where it's just like, where'd everyone go?
But to be honest with you, I think what it is, it's connected to the college. It's connected to NYU and the other colleges around here because you have people coming in for their schooling, so you have a lot of people coming in like late summer into Halloween is like a great time for hours, and then also then like springtime to summer you have a bunch of people coming on holiday from Europe. And they come in here and they might listen to some rock music, but it's like a culture shock for them because they come and they're like, whoa, you guys are like black and it's a huge culture shock for them. As far as I think, but there's never a shortage of things to do. There's never a shortage. I think New York is still like one of the greatest places to have a band. Because no matter what type of music it is at all, there is a specific bar for you that you can play at,
Yeah. But yeah, for sure. Like New York has that structure, like they're considered like the city that never sleeps. And the fact that you have so many like bars and clubs, different places, like you say, it's a great place for bands. You hear comedians talk about it where they can go do a bunch of open mics and basically like hone their skills and stuff, and DJs, whatever like that too. So it is already embedded in New York, depending on where you at, to where you can kind of establish yourself in multiple different places and then try to get yourself out there. Uh, Also, what you were talking about with the school thing, I kind of have that here where maybe a little bit of the opposite because here it's like once school starts, that's when like everything is like happening. Like right now, there are like bars and clubs that are just closed for the summer until the students come back. And then it's just like, hey, welcome back, party every night, blah, 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 type of shit. And it sucks because it's like the townies that like people that actually live here, for the rest of the year. It's just like, why the hell are y'all closed just for that because they're not here?
All right. New York, right?
Yeah. But also going back to something that you said too, like I said, the fact that you was like, you guys are black and the fact you do like punks and rock music stuff. It is not that many of us who love like rock music and punk and metal and stuff. How did you get into it?
How did you get into metal?
You want me to go first? Well, I think growing up, I was very grunge. I was very like, and I would never have even said this at the time of growing up because I just didn't know. But I'm 27, so this was like around like 2011, stuff like that. And I specifically was skateboarding. And there's at my local skate park back in Connecticut, I would go down there and I would hear all different types of stuff. And then we basically started talking. I would just talk to the kids down there about music and movies, and they would put me on, movies and music. And I remember watching American Pie for the first time and I heard Blink 182 and American Pie, and I loved the song and I loved the movie because I was a teenager, like, yo, this is so raunchy, right? And then that kind of I dove into just like a bunch of stuff and Guitar Hero and the Xbox 360 being out. That was like that was that time where I was just like, yo, like this is so cool and nobody likes this or me or well, yeah, because this is like I feel like it's so much different now because if you want to be into like 70s aesthetic, you can go do that and you can go find people and be in that. But like when we're talking like 2010, like I didn't know what Pinterest was. I didn't know what these things were to just look up these aesthetics. So I had to like be there. I had to be at the skate park to really understand and get into the music. And then from there, I had an iPod. I think my mom bought me an iPod Nano.
Oh.
It was purple.
I had a green one.
And that iPod Nano, I learned how to use iTunes. I learned how to I hope the FBI not watching me.
You spent 16 hours downloading
three
songs on your iPod Nano.
I acquired some songs on my iTunes, and then
we all use that LimeWire.
There it is. LimeWire, FrostWire, all of that. I was in there.
Yep, I was there too. MP3 Rocket, all that stuff.
You're a real one for that.
Oh yeah.
My origin story is way simpler.
Yeah.
I grew up in the 2000s as well. I was just emo, like very classic emo. How did I become emo? Right. I'm a child of divorce. It's a very fine line. I was like, oh no, I know what it is. Okay, so I grew up. I'm a little younger. I'm 23. My childhood was when YouTube was at its prime time. I was listening to Nightcore and watching anime, and I was going to Comic-Con and I used to make anime edits.
See, that's not growing up in New York. Cause like
I used to make anime edits of all my favorite animes. I would like sit there and watch Dead Man Wonderland. Like the opening of Dead Man Wonderland was like that was important for my brain.
The fact that you even had access to that,
I was classic emo. I watched my anime, I listened to my Nightcore, and I sat in the corner sad as fuck, like glaring at people. That was my life.
That's the way to go.
Exactly. And all my favorite bands back then, they were like everything was on SoundCloud. Not a single like band was on Spotify then.
Yeah.
Like it was mostly just SoundCloud and YouTube Nightcore. And yeah, that's it. Slippery slope, man. And then Bring Me the Horizon was kind of where I think Horizon was the band. That and Crown the Empire, those two bands were the ones that like moved me into like metal. I think I stayed mostly in like emo, rock, grunge, goth, and then I was like, I should listen to some metal music. And that was my little transition.
I think my taste has grown. Definitely, like if it started at Rock Band, if it started at the skate park, now it's like so much further from there.
No, I'm still there. I'm everywhere. I love
that emo was not a phase.
Emo was not a phase.
Not a phase, Mom.
All right, I will listen to my emo music till I die. Andy Biersack is still hot. All right, Black Veil Brides forever. Thank you very much. I'm still waiting for Warped Tour and.
Fucking Warped Tour. I feel so bad because, like I said, I'm being from Chicago. We had Lollapalooza. We had a lot of the Warped Tours and stuff. I have never been, and I'm mad. I've never got to go.
Yeah, I didn't get to go either.
I mean, I think a lot of Black children we didn't get to do that because the minute our parents was like, they do what to the kids? Oh hell no!
Yeah, it was
that was it, bro.
Yeah,
wasn't there. What?
The only way I could have gone, I remember I had this one of my best friends. He has like a videography company right now, Aiden Powell. But it's so funny because growing up, I wanted to be a filmmaker, and he like was the musician, and it's kind of like we flipped. because now he's a filmmaker and I'm a musician. But he was the first person that opened me up to like what Warped Tour even was, because I had no idea. Like again, this is before. I mean, we were on the internet, but like
Yeah.
it was different. Like we were hopping on Facebook, Xbox,
Oh no, I remember
only for a little bit,
I
on my
was
mom's computer. So
I was on
I,
the internet.
uh,
I saw the birth of brain rot.
But this is still years later, right? Because this was like for you, this was like 2013, 2014.
Like 2011, 2012.
Oh, you were on the internet too early.
I was
You were on the internet too early.
That's what I'm saying.
If I'm 27,
I think the day I made my MySpace account was 2007.
like how though? You
I was 6 years old.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I was six
Yo.
years old and I made my first MySpace account and I made it match my
6 years
Tumblr
old.
account and
there was Tumblr around it? Man, I feel so old right now. I'm 31. And every time y'all keep mentioning like 2011, 2012, like I graduated high school in 2012.
See, I made my MySpace and my Tumblr account match. I had the matching like things. The
Bro,
cat
how?
girls were all over.
I need receipts on this. I need receipts on this because there's no way you were on MySpace at 6 years old.
Well, I'm pretty sure around that time, like it wasn't like the original MySpace. Like that
Oh yeah. You're
yeah,
right.
that had to be probably when
Yeah,
because they had that weird period where it was like MySpace but not MySpace, right?
Yeah.
I think that might have been when like Justin Timberlake like bought it or something.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember those stupid commercials where it's like, "Hey, it's me, Justin Timberlake, and Sierra, and a bunch of other different people." I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
I don't remember that. I do not remember that.
I miss Tumblr.
Yeah, I do miss
Yeah.
Tumblr.
Tumblr's dead now.
We were more.
It's so boring. It started to get worse when people only started using it for porn, and then they banned the porn, and then nobody used it, which I think is absolutely hilarious.
I think.
I mean that's what was going to happen to OnlyFans because they were like, "All right, we're going to get rid of all like the indecent stuff and just have it for actual like artists and stuff like that." And it was like, "Hey, if you do this, you're going to lose out on like 99% of the people that's on here." Just like, never mind. I'm just like,
Enough. It's funny that you mentioned that. We just made a band OnlyFans. This was my idea. They went along with it, but basically, because OnlyFans used to be just like Patreon. It was for musicians. But yeah, we just made one. We put our like the list of stuff for our Amazon wish list. It's nothing crazy. It's just like band posters.
Let me just say, I don't go along with things. Dutch, we just let Dutch be Dutch.
As the social media professional.
There's no stopping them once they get an idea, and everyone else in the band is like, okay, sure.
But you guys are pretty nice though. You guys like go along with like my ideas and are very upfront and like hate them. Like I wanted to do like me and our drummer wear maid outfits on the OnlyFans, stuff like that. Well, it's not like super R-rated. It's just more like funny. But
you got to go the you got to go like the was it Red Hot Chili Peppers where like conveniently just having your like instruments in front of you, just like topless, and then it looks like but like you still have like boxes or something on, just like
hold your guitar, right?
Yeah, like I'm like
please,
stuff like that. So I think that's what we're going for as far as like why we made it OnlyFans
for camp. For ironic purposes.
Because it started as a joke, and then we were like, "Wait a minute."
Actually, funny.
But yeah.
What are some of the bands that inspire your music process?
There's this Japanese female vocalist, Mariko Godo. I really love like her voice. I think like they're like her music, like it goes from like jazz to rock to just like noise, and she transitions so well between like singing and screaming. And it's just so satisfying to listen to.
Mm.
But like for me, it's would be Mari Kogoto, Chelsea Wolfe, because she makes like industrial goth techno music. That shit's really good. And I think, yeah. And then like the classics, like Kitty. Like,
Yeah.
come on, who doesn't like Kitty? If you don't like Kitty, you're wrong.
Big kitty lover over here.
Big Kitty lover. No, gay month is over.
What was I gonna say? I think the biggest thing as far as like the instrumentals and the guitar for the band would be like,
What's your favorite band?
I mean, super Black Sabbath coded. I think Black Sabbath is probably like our big, but that's everyone's influence as far as metal goes, right? So
That's the godfathers of it, man.
right, you know what I mean. So
Exactly,
it's kind of like, but I do.
It's cheating for you to
This-
mention that.
The story of Tony Iommi, and like how he chopped off his finger and then like put a cap of fairy liquid on his finger to be able to like play still, and kind of how he played. I still retain that in like how I want to play, because making sludge music, we're very sloppy. We're very like, throw some noise on top of it just cause. And I think that that's kind of my ideology of it, of like, okay, this guy played when he didn't even have a finger, right? And created a new genre because he played differently because he didn't have that finger. So how can I play guitar but like
Not chop off your finger?
no but how can I play guitar but like
Baby, that's some
in
white people
different
shit.
in
You
different
know.
ways, so Black Sabbath is always going to be up there for me. And then I draw a lot of experience from I Hate God and Boris Heavy Rocks, just as far as like feedback and noise and adding that into it, because I try to keep it very feedbacky and very noisy, but at the same time not just diving straight into industrial or noise music.
We like melodies.
We still try to keep some melodies in there.
We're big Boris lovers over here.
Yeah, Boris is definitely one of like our top tier. Well, between the both of us, I have a ton of their records.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Lyrically, I think
You said a Kitty, right?
no. Kitty's still sound.
Oh, like the lyrics.
Like lyrics wise, I think I don't have an influence. I just say words and we're like, oh, that could be something, and then we just keep building on it.
Yeah. A lot of our stuff
like
recently has been kind of political too.
Maybe it would be Crown the Empire, because Crown the Empire, their songs just sounds like this like 20-year-old like Hispanic man like whining about his relationship. And I'd say that, I'm a 20-year-old Hispanic person whining about bullshit, honestly.
Yeah, the lyrics
that's just most Spanish songs, honestly. If you actually listen to if you actually like know Spanish and listen to one of like those songs, it's literally like them just like bitching about something. Or like if you know the song like La Vaca, it's literally just called The Cow, and it's just them repeating that again. It's about somebody trying yeah. Yeah, it's just like the cow, the same cow. It's like somebody trying to buy this cow, but the guy doesn't want to sell it or some shit like that. So it is like without you not knowing, like unless you looked up the lyrics, it just sounds like very profound, but really it's just like like it's
it's definitely about like sound for us. Not necessarily the lyrics, but the sound, the pitch, or like the inflection of the words.
You guys' sound is amazing from like what I've got to hear.
We don't have much out.
You're gonna like our new album.
Yeah.
When it does drop.
Yeah.
You're gonna like it.
Definitely. Hopefully we should be done with it before Halloween.
That's what we're
It's like the projected date right now.
Yeah.
Should I might get y'all back on when it gets closer to that time? Because
Yeah.
that'll be my 1 year anniversary of the show. Because I started on Halloween last year.
Oh, nice.
Yay! We're approaching.
Uh, that's how you know you're a true metalhead and like goth when you do something on Halloween.
Right. No, literally.
That entire month is my birthday.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Libra
My,
season.
my birthday passed.
Libra, happy belated.
Yeah, it's been like 2 months now. My birthday was in May.
Happy belated.
Does that make you on the star racism chart? What are you?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini?
Hmm.
Okay.
I know we get a lot of hate, and I'm just like,
That's
stop.
okay.
Not as much hate as me. I'm a Capricorn.
Oh, my dad's a Capricorn.
He said that exactly.
Your dad's the goat. Your dad's the goat.
My dad's a January Capricorn, and then
Oh.
my mom was a November Sagittarius.
Mm.
That's
So yeah.
that's an interesting mix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was very, very crazy household.
I can imagine. I was raised by mostly Aries.
Mm.
As
Yo.
as an air sign, it was just a house full of
House full of Aries.
yeah. My grandparents and my mom, like their birthdays are like right after each other. Like April 13th, April 14th, like it's
That's a band name right. That's a band name right there. House full of
Yeah.
Aries. House full of Aries.
If not a band name, somehow that's going to be like an anime in 3 months.
Oh yeah,
I was raised by a house full of Aries. You got to get on that now. Like if you guys draw, you got to get on that now.
put that down. Write it down.
That's gonna be the next. That's gonna be your next album name. Is Raised by a House Full of Aries.
Raised by Aries.
Monte's giving us very good ideas. I'd like you to make note of them.
Yeah, we got it. I put it on the board.
It's on the board.
When you guys aren't rocking out, what are you doing in your free time?
Art. I spend most of my time either looking at raccoon pictures on drawing.
Obsessed with raccoons. This one. Obsessed.
It's not obsession, it's dedication. All right. Anyways, raccoons, art, and I like reading. And other than that, I guess like arson.
Burning
You
down.
say you like arson? I'm sorry.
Burning down the system.
I grew up doing bonfires in my backyard with my cousins. Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Nostalgia.
I had a motorcycle,
Mm.
but the clutch disengaged while I was on the highway, so I had to sell that. Oh, right? Crazy. That took up a lot of time,
I can summarize everything you do.
but mainly I could pretty much go to just record shops and go to the arcade. There's a barcade near West Fourth that I like to go to.
It's a bar and an arcade in one.
Arcades are fun, man.
It's so
Like,
playful.
Yeah, just
What else do you do? You play Monster Hunter.
oh, and I play. I've been dumb into Monster Hunter.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get a PS5 soon, but I've been playing Monster
hey,
Hunter.
I got mine. I got to get you your PSN later. I
Yeah.
don't have Monster Hunter, but we got to find out like something we both play.
Oh.
I'm getting Helldivers 2 here probably next week. I don't know if you play that.
I haven't played that one.
I
I haven't had a console for like a while. But yeah, I'm gonna get a PS5 soon and then play the new Monster Hunter and that other game. What's the game? The Monkey King game.
Oh, Wukong.
That shit looks
Wukong.
so fun.
Yeah,
Bro, that shit looks so good.
So
There's
definitely.
also the new Silent Hill.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I heard about that too.
That one looks really good.
You gotta get that new Doom Dark Ages.
I
They're
really
making
love.
another
Yes,
Doom?
it's already here. It's already here, and it's amazing. I am a
That's
very
fine.
big Doom fan.
Yeah.
Um,
I still got to get it. I've been like waiting because I've been trying to play the stuff that I have before I buy another game, even though I bought another game.
It
Uh,
was fun.
I'm trying. But
I
no,
have a sound influence. Doom Eternal soundtrack.
yes.
I
Yeah.
fall asleep to it every night. It is
Oh,
beautiful.
what?
Rip and tear until it is done, and then I take my ass to bed.
Yeah.
And it's
Uh,
beautiful. I love it. A death metal choir. Like, why hasn't anyone thought of that before? That's perfect.
I think I feel like that's a thing, but maybe not.
Not not
It
really.
might be.
Like they do like Mongolian throat
Yeah,
thing. A really deep hum. They do that in like chorus sometimes, but I think what's his name? Rick is the guy who did the soundtrack for Doom.
Mick Gordon.
Yeah, he put like hella people together for this and like scouted them, and I think that process was probably on a bigger scale. I like the turnout.
Hell yeah. Like I still need to play Doom Dark Ages. Need to get it. Dutch, you said you were a skater. Tony
Yeah.
Hawk.
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually just got a PS2, so I've been playing like the old Tony Hawk on that. The old Tony Hawk, the old James Bond, and the old God of War. I've been playing.
So I got the Tony Hawk 3 and 4 remaster, but I bought the digital deluxe edition, so I got to play early access because it doesn't come out until like tomorrow. But I've been playing like the last like 3, 4 days, and I love it. I know they had to change up a lot of stuff with 4 to make it match up with 3, but I still like it regardless. And so yeah, if you want to get back into like the Tony Hawk stuff, you can basically play 1 through 4. It's like if you just get the regular editions, it's like $40, like 30, $40 each.
Have you played you ever played Skater XL?
Yes.
I used to be heavy on that too. A few years ago. That
I
was
I like Sessions more than I did Skater X.
yeah. I, I that tracks. That tracks. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't like Skater XL because of like the controls are so
Mm,
different because it's like your left foot and your right foot are your
yeah.
thumbs. Um, but
That
I
sounds
didn't
annoying.
mind it. I mean, it was annoying to get used to at first.
Mm,
Definitely. But I used to make clips on that.
hell yeah. Skate 4 is supposed to be coming out sometime this year. I'm on the beta for that, and that's been fire.
That's sick. I never played Skate 3. Funny enough,
You
never played it growing up. Never
you gotta play it, man. It's so fun. Like if you want that like alternative to like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Skate to me, like I've played all of them. Like I think 2 is probably like the best.
played.
3 is still fun to play because it gives you like a little bit extra stuff. But I can't wait for 4 to come out. Like I said, I've been playing the beta because I got access to that early too, and I can't wait to see what like the full game is going to be like when it comes out because I've been having fun with it already, and I've just been like going back and just replaying different stuff. So yeah, like if you got the PS2 or if you get like a PS3, try to play like the skate games. Like find like the retro shop, see if you can find all 3.
Yeah, I'm like I go into like these spurts of gaming. So like I'll game a lot for like 3 days and then won't touch it for like 2 weeks. um,
You're more into Laura Croft than God.
oh, I've been playing Lara Croft.
Tomb Raider.
That's a game I've
Yeah.
been putting hours into.
Because I know the God of War,
Yeah.
like they got God of War on their PS2, and I started to come over just to play God of War.
Yeah.
And I don't think do you even have a save on that?
I have a save file.
You have
on
a
that,
save
yeah.
file?
Yeah, don't do me like that. A save file. on God
You
of
even
War.
got a save file on God of War?
No,
Nah,
he beat it all in one day. He doing the whole live stream of just playing
I
it in one go. If I die, I gotta restart.
playing PS2 in 2025 has just been such like I miss it, bro. Like I genuinely miss the early 2000s. It
Me
was
too.
It's called childhood nostalgia.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm just dealing with nostalgia.
Yeah.
Oh no, I feel you. Like I like literally to like my right is my Wii with my GameCube controller and like a couple
Oh,
GameCube games, like the couple of GameCube games that I still have.
yeah,
And
I'm gonna
Gosh,
get
I had Skylanders on Wii.
a
I had Skylanders and Spyro on the Wii. I also had Wario.
yeah,
whole different generation.
Wario was so good on the Wii, bro. Like you shake his little butt before you do the flip. Bro, that shit was sad. So I was like, bam, like drop that out.
uh,
Orio's biggest fan over here.
I love Wario, bro.
no, I was Mario Kart Wii for like ever, and then when they switch, I was like, nope, I'm not playing this anymore. Like I don't even have it for my Switch. I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
Uh,
I don't know. I think the Wii and the Switch are probably going to be the only Nintendo products I'm going to buy until they decide to get their heads out their asses.
Yo, they
Yeah,
hate us.
they're getting a little
They hate
crazy,
us.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Did you hear what they're doing now with like the game cards or something?
Yeah, so they're making it to where like the game, the actual thing doesn't hold the game. You still have to like download it, which is crap.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm such a physical
Okay, so are they
media person,
excited for
obviously.
their sales to drop like real bad? Because who's doing all that?
They're it's $80 games.
We gotta
Um,
get the game cards, bro. Like
80
what?
but that's why they did it like that. So you can't share the game card.
mhm.
Have the game card, right? You give it, I buy a game card, I give it to you. You still have to buy it because you still have to download it.
No.
So there's no
Yeah.
like I
That's
said,
not fair.
I'm a huge physical media person. Like right over here is like I got records, cassettes,
As you
CDs,
can see,
all of that stuff, right? That's very big on me. So like this is like you might as well just tell me you hate me to my face. You know, like
Yeah, I feel you.
you.
Like they're doing so much just to like they're really gonna hurt themselves. Like the Switch 2, like they sold however many, whatever, fine, but they're gonna kill themselves when it comes to like the price of games and stuff. How they're like they're basically like bricking people's consoles, which is crap.
because like you get like banned and then it's done, right?
Yep. There was like that, and they even said like there was no coming back. Like you basically got to buy an entirely new Switch 2, and once they like brick it, uh, if they don't like your like gamer tag, they can ban that, and then you, again brick your Switch 2, which is stupid to me.
Gamer tag? Like oh my god.
I guess it's like if it's something inappropriate because apparently somebody had the gamer tag Twink Link and they banned that.
What?
Yeah.
They like Legend of Zelda. That's their business.
That's a little too far. Twinkling, that's not even
Link is literally a twink.
no,
look
yeah.
at Link and tell me he's not a twink.
No, most definitely. And that's why I'm saying like the name is like I feel like it's a good name. I feel like that's not that
not
raunchy.
bad.
That's not
There's
that bad.
definitely
Yeah.
I've seen worse on Discord.
They were like it was too deep for them, and I'm just like, man.
How
Yeah,
do they know what twink means?
That's crazy. That's
I mean, they gotta know. They got somebody in like a department in Nintendo building, and it's like
the Twink department.
The twink department of Nintendo. That's the ones that worked on Legend of Zelda.
Right.
it's just crazy to me because like Nintendo used to be they used to be like they had like sex hotels and stuff.
Yeah.
Like in Japan, they had like sex hotels. They were yeah, like look at yeah, they had like there was like Nintendo branded like sex hotels and stuff, and then they try to like clean up their act or whatever. But I'm like, you go like if you go in the eShop, they have like so many like weird like hentai games and stuff, like all those like like weird Japanese games. And it's like, how y'all try to be so clean on the surface, but yet you got like this weird ass game for like $4.99.
Know your audience. I don't think anybody in Nintendo's audience is like upset about what you guys were doing. So why are you trying to clean up your image? Like for who?
Well, it's because they're trying to be family friendly, which I get, but I'm just like, dog, y'all done had Conker's Fur Day, y'all done had so much stuff, and like I found out recently, like they didn't even want to put their name on Conker's because it would affect their brand and blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, y'all have dirty stuff, just put it out there, and like
Yeah.
I get y'all try to be like family friendly and whatever.
Right.
Y'all trying to be family friendly and doing this crap to where you charging all this money for a game, and
Right.
y'all barely have any games coming out for like a lot of people to be interested in. Like that Donkey Kong game looks decent, but I'm not buying that. Give me Metroid, honestly.
They have the Hello Kitty fucking adventure game. That shit looks cute as fuck, actually. Please. It's like Hello Kitty and all the Sanrio characters, but like Animal Crossing. I want that. I want that. Why is it $58?
It's very
Because they say it is,
yeah.
and then they're not gonna discount it until like maybe 6 months on the eShop, and it's only gonna go down to like $40.
Release me from these shackles.
That's another thing about Nintendo is like they will not give you a sale to save they fucking
Oh, they
life.
really
No,
won't.
It's
they
like it will be the same price for
although
5 years.
For
I
You
do
Pokemon, like good luck getting anything Pokemon
I don't
related.
know
yeah.
about y'all, but I got hella points on the Nintendo store. I'd be saving up just so I could get some money off of my shit. Like,
Oh yeah. That's the only way you can.
mm,
But Jack,
They like you want Mario Odyssey, it's still $60. You want Pokemon Sword and Shield and whatever else, all that
bills
$60.
how much is
free.
Mario Kart nowadays?
Mario Kart still $60.
Any other like titles like Pokemon, Mario,
Zelda, Kirby,
all of that shit is gonna be $60 forever.
yeah. But the only one that they didn't have for like 50, $60 was Metroid Dread, because that was 30, $40. And then when they saw that people were actually buying it, then they bumped up the price. And then they did the same thing to the Metroid Prime series stuff, and they made it $60. I'm just like, y'all are some assholes.
Yeah, no, they really hate us.
Because I bought Metroid Dread and I bought Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remastered for like 30, $40 each. And I was just like, see, that's decent. But then they just bumped up the price for everything. I'm just like, y'all are assholes.
So ridiculous.
And then the only time they want to give you a discount or anything like that is either on Mario Day or when they just decide to.
Right.
But we just went on a whole tangent about video games.
Bring people together.
The gaming
That's fine.
This is going on the video portion. Uh, if you could collaborate with anybody, who would it be?
You go first. First thing in my head was Boris, obviously, or I Hate God.
Okay.
But the third thing that I thought of was Kanye West, which is
No.
I don't know why.
No.
I don't know why.
band decision.
Okay.
And
Which
it's a-
version? Which version of Kanye
Which
West?
version? Okay, right. Which
Oh, we
version
get to pick the era.
definitely.
Yes.
I would like to work with what was that album? I Am a God. That I Am a God is on. What is that? Yeezus version Kanye. Yeezus.
When he was losing his mind.
Yeah, when it was like the start of the lose of the mind, because he was so creative and it was just so like it was noise inspired, it was rock inspired. That's the era I would work with Kanye. Not crazy Nazi Kanye, not top up the soul Kanye. Nah.
I want Louis Vuitton Don Kanye.
Yeah, that would be fun just to sit in the room with him, like as he makes the stuff. Like I would just sit there.
Yeah.
How about you?
Hmm.
I feel
Maybe
like
what you get.
Oh, you want to guess?
Chelsea Wolf.
I would say Chelsea Wolf. Chelsea
Yeah.
Wolf is definitely my second pick. My first one, I was gonna say Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
That is nice.
Well, I am be making some crazy fucking beats.
He
Yeah.
does. Still
Really
to this day.
does. So yeah.
He does, but he is a creative. He might be just as creative as Kanye, but Will I Am is so low key about his stuff, which is like cool to me. Also, he is all about like giving back to like black community and stuff like that too, or just like even like where he's from, he's like all about trying to give all that back.
Yeah. Never heard any. Who's ever heard anything bad about Will I Am? Actually, I don't even want to look because I feel like
No, it's not like no,
there's
that's
nothing, right? There's okay, right. There's nothing.
Literally
Like,
nothing. He's
like
just
that dude is so like down to earth. Like
yeah,
it is. I'm gonna say this, and it sounds so funny. He is what Kanye should be right now.
yeah,
Because like it's like Kanye is on his weird shit. Will I Am is still like a nerd, but he's still like because I saw him on like Drink Champs. He was talking about how he's into like the nerdy stuff, but he like the fact he's from like East LA or whatever, where he's like it's a bunch of like cholos and stuff like that. He considers himself a blolo. And so like he has like these different things tied into to him, but he's still so like super creative. And like that's why I'm like him and Kanye kind of fit that same mold, but it's just you saw will.i.am go one direction and then you see where Kanye is now, and it's just like, what the fuck? So yeah, like having will.i.am or like having will.i.am and doing stuff with the Black Eyed Peas would be fucking insane.
yeah. That would honestly be a crazy mashup. Us and the Black Eyed Peas.
Now I gotta ask, is it with or without Fergie?
without
Why no?
without
Without Ferg?
without Fergie. She's good for the funk songs. That's about
Mhm.
it.
Exactly. We could do some a little bit of fun.
Yeah, but I could do that. We don't need
Okay,
Fergie.
you're right. You're right. Why have Fergie when we have you?
All right, let's not get crazy now. I ain't know. I might be Fergalicious, but I ain't Fergie. All right,
That's
it's a fine line, but definitely
Fergie can't scream like you. Yeah.
exactly.
No,
Fergie
no,
messed
you cannot. We, it, I think we've all seen that clip of her trying to sing the
Oh,
national anthem. And it's
not without Fergie, bro. Please.
that shit is so
I
funny
don't
to
even want to
me.
think about that. That frustrated me so
Like the
bad.
basketball players not trying to laugh was so
I would have been cackling, bro.
yeah, couldn't have done it.
My second one is Chelsea Wolf because I think she, like, other than her industrial sound, she also makes like good rave music.
Yeah.
You know, very good at that like drone sound, but like making it
Making it
funky.
rave.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, what's something that people wouldn't think that you're into?
Do I look like I like raccoons? Because I do.
um
I think that they should have rights like men. They have thumbs. That's all.
I'm really I don't know. It's a good one. Um
I really like Gyaru and Lolita fashion,
I can see that.
which yeah, you can see that because you know me.
No. Like if I saw you on the street,
You-
you'd be like, yeah,
yeah.
little fashion
Um,
moment.
I guess, but as an extension, I also like Japanese like jazz like really bad.
Mm.
I think like and like Bollywood. I love Bollywood music. Like it's that's cultural, but I don't think like anyone would look at me and be like, "Oh, she listens to Bollywood music."
Are you into the J-pop, the Japanese city pop?
Not really.
What?
Maybe like a little bit. Like I know a couple songs and like if you put those songs on, I'm gonna get jiggy with it. But like, I wouldn't say I go out of my way to listen to it.
I think if I had to answer as far as music goes, I think I would have to say like I'm into like some country stuff, like into like Neil Young and like fast country stuff. I don't think anybody would
Oh, I like Johnny
ever
Cash.
ever think that for
I
me.
think everybody likes Johnny Cash though.
Yeah,
I like Johnny Cash.
pretty standard. But
Like the Man in Black. Come on, that if that dude isn't considered like emo, especially the fact that he did that cover
uh,
of Nine Inch Nails.
That's country emo.
Yeah,
and then
that's super country emo.
stuff like doing stuff. I think.
I mean, it's like
Oh,
any
you know
hobby.
what it is? You know what it is? People never expect me to say this. Dungeons and Dragons. We play Dungeons and Dragons pretty like often.
Babe, we look like nerds.
Do we?
Yes.
Do we?
We play D&D. If I
So
look at
I
the
play D&D too.
Hey,
I
exactly
got
like
in like
nerds, bro.
I've recently got into it within like the last year because my coworkers kept talking about it. I was just like they asked me if I wanted to be a part of the campaign. Tried it out. We just finished our first campaign. I want to say like a month ago now, and now we're about to start a new one. We're doing like new characters and stuff like that. So I've wanted to play like years ago because I had a friend who kept like talking about it. I made like two characters, never got to use them, and now I'm about to use one of them. It's I think it's like a fighter, and in the order of the lichen. So it's I'm turning to a werewolf, and I have one that's I think a barbarian rogue something with Dragonborn on it. Because I was just like fascinated. I was like, I want a dragon, and I want something that's a werewolf, and I'm gonna make another one that's gonna be a were dragon.
Like you're
Weird
allowed to be
dragon.
as edgy as you want.
Yeah,
Right?
I
Like
love
you
D&D.
went with tiefling because you're predictable. I went for half orc because
You're predictable.
I'm a small person.
Predictable.
Duh. I want to be the strongest person in the room. Make me an orc.
Yeah.
Um,
And I like any other hobbies that you think people would not be into. Like I can tell you, like I'm into wrestling. For people who have listened or watched this before, I talk about wrestling way too goddamn much on these things. I collect Hot Wheels. That's something me and my dad got into when I was younger.
I love Hot Wheels. I used to
Yeah, I
collect
mean,
Hot Wheels with my cousin, and then he moved away and took all the Hot Wheels with him.
Oh no, that's not the case.
that's
um,
actually really sad.
honestly, I feel like everything I'm into is like predictably what I'm into. I like collecting dead things. I like taxidermy. I
Mm.
got a collection of like bones and insects and frogs and little tails and all sorts of nonsense. Um,
I maybe like comic books. Like again, that's still in the era. Like I feel like it's still pretty predictable, but
Yeah,
um,
I think that's still a part of like the black alternative thing, like because you got like the hood stuff, and then you have people like us who was like, all right, here's my Lupe Fiasco CD, my skateboard.
that's right.
yeah, my final answer is taxidermy. That's it.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I would never have guessed that unless I was trying to be like, oh, well, you were all black, so
You're probably into weird shit. Yes. That's what.
yeah.
Like, yes, I am. Hit it with the Phineas from Phineas and Ferb. Yes, I am.
I love it. I love it.
I know the whole theme song by heart.
I think we all do.
Yeah, right. Like,
It
Yeah.
fucking slaps. It slaps. So
I think there's still a video up on YouTube when I was like 12 and I recited I performed the whole song with my friends and somebody uploaded it. Don't
they played it on stage recently.
really.
Yeah, they brought out the guy who plays Doofenshmirtz and did like a whole skit with it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Ain't Got No Rhythm though is the best Phineas and Ferb song.
So you say that you don't got rhythm.
Oh, I didn't even remember it until you started
Ain't
singing
that
it.
rhythm? Ain't that
I we could go on a whole thing with this. Uh, what is your Mount Rushmore of rock?
Mount Rushmore rock. Okay. Um,
Like y'all can both do it individually, or y'all can do it together. It depends on what y'all want.
Mount Rushmore rock. Okay, Mount Rushmore. This is like the quintessentials, right? So I would
Yeah,
have to say first spot Ozzy Osbourne. You know, second spot Tony Iommi. Still in Black Sabbath, I know, but I'd have to put them up there both. And then I'd probably put Jimmy Page, you know, um, Led Zeppelin, right? And then I
hmm
would Jimi Hendrix. Done. Done. Super done. Right?
we just came best friends from doing this.
Yeah, that would be definitely my Mount Rushmore. We should make like an edit of
The
that.
neighborhood?
Draw that. Huh?
The neighborhood.
What, like the band?
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna put them on your Mount Rushmore?
They're on my Mount Rushmore mostly because I feel like the neighborhood kind of was the gateway for a lot of like people in rock, like especially in my generation.
Definitely.
Like when fucking
Definitely
AM
your
dropped,
generation.
when AM dropped,
That's not no.
people
That's
were
not the
obsessed
neighborhood.
with
You're
that.
talking about Arctic Monkeys.
Oh my bad. Arctic Monkeys, the neighborhood's still up there. Okay, Arctic Monkeys, the neighborhood, Paramore.
Okay.
There's another one. There's another one, and I remember the album, but I don't remember the name. Let's stick with that for now.
You need one more.
I listen to so much rock, like I genuinely am just like.
Pierce the Veil wouldn't be.
What do I say?
Don't you love Pierce the Veil?
I do like Pierce the Veil, but that's Pierce the Veil is definitely up there. But like King for a Day was like on repeat in my household for like 2 years, and my family.
Sweater weather was the neighborhood.
Is like when you're in your fuckboy area, and the neighborhood is when you're feeling a little sad.
It's just so funny to hear you say these bands. It really makes me
It ages me.
Yes. Yeah, like the separation between I'm like talking about, and that's not even dad rock at this point. It's like grandfather rock, because the stuff in the early 2000s now is kind of dad rock.
Yeah.
Crazy
Yeah.
Arctic Monkeys AM is the first album I ever got on vinyl.
Yeah, around that time.
And then
that's when vinyl started to come back crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so many vinyls that I want to get, and they're like 30, $40. I'm just like, God, dog.
No, choose through my money, bro. Like I have so many over here.
If I only show you the amount of records in this room, you'd be appalled.
I have a problem, okay? I have an addiction.
That's an addiction I wish I had. But like I love music so much. Like if I decide to go through vinyl, I just have like a wall of like crates stacked up because I would have all of Tyler the Creator albums, all 7 of them. I gotta get Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar. Gotta get the J. Cole. Then all the rock albums that I would get, it would just be way too much. Like I'm already a DJ. Like I'm already a DJ and I have too much music. Then I really would have too much music.
You spend the first year just getting those. Because Tyler's stuff has been selling. I actually work at a record shop now. And Tyler stuff is like flying off the shelves.
Oh yeah, I just went to his concert last week, and I'm pretty sure a lot of his merch is just gone like that, even for how expensive it was. And I'm just,
I know everybody's merch is so expensive.
Yeah, like I went. He was my first big concert at an arena, at the United Center, and I bought a hat and a bandana, and both of those were $60 together.
Oh my
A
God.
shirt was like $100. No, no, sorry. A shirt was 55. A hoodie was either 100 or $120. And I was just like, damn.
I don't even go
Why?
after the hoodies. Luckily, like I go see a lot of local bands and a lot of like my none of my favorite bands are like
Luckily, I'm punk.
expensive.
All right.
So
So what we do is we take a nice, good picture of the hoodie, right? And we just screen print that, and you can get a black hoodie from Cookies down the street.
yeah, I was actually at Brooklyn Paramount the other day.
Just make your own merch, dude.
I saw Devo randomly, and there were bootleggers outside of the venue selling shirts. And I'm not gonna hold you, the bootleg shirts were better than the shirts inside. You know, so I and like they were obviously way cheaper. They were like $20 a shirt, but I'm
Mhm.
like, this is a whole little, you know, economy right here.
Yeah. Yeah, we you can make a better shirt than the actual people. It's like, all right,
Right.
we need to hire you. Come on.
But also just like the culture around bootlegging, right?
Mhm.
It's like I would say more acceptable now, you know, because like I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
years ago being like, ooh, I got a movie on bootleg or I got something on bootleg.
You
Like
saw
that.
those commercials? You wouldn't steal a
You wouldn't
TV.
steal it. You wouldn't download a car.
You wouldn't download a car.
But
No,
now,
no. Boot,
now it's like, now it's
bootlegging was just it seemed bad because it was like people taking movies and stuff, which
yeah,
I kind of didn't give a damn because I'm just like I can watch this movie at home, but I got to deal with somebody. It also it depended on who made the bootleg because it was some where it was like picture perfect quality, and then it was some where it's like every fucking like 5 minutes somebody coughing in it.
You
someone's
could get
getting
like
up, walking
you could
across.
get
Yeah,
like three movies for like $5 when you
Yeah.
go to the barber shop. Like
Oh,
he's
they
like
did have it with the
he
barbershop.
walks in with his little black plastic bag and he's like, all right, I got Pacific Rim, Avatar, and
hmm
um fucking
The new
Clifford.
Willy Wonka.
Exactly, Willy Wonka. What you want?
I'm like, what came out around that time? Definitely like Willy Wonka.
I was really into Transformers.
Me
Oh
too. Me
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Anytime that man walked in and he had a Transformers movie on DVD, even if I already had it, I would still get it from him.
Yeah.
Why? Because why not?
He come in and be like, all right, I got Transformers.
Yes,
I got the latest Fast and Furious.
I love that. Yes, yes, yes.
They
All of
still
these
make it
things.
Fast and
Yes.
Furious.
No, Fast and Furious, not Fast and Furious more. It's just fast.
No, Fast and Furious needs to end at this point. I'm sorry. Like I watched F9. I did not like it.
Space. Where else are they go? What else are they
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do?
the space thing was crazy because we started with racing cars.
We
Mhm.
started with racing cars, and then we went to Dubai.
Now we're
and then we started, and we stopped terrorists,
yeah,
and
now
then
Yeah.
we're
we became superheroes, and now we go into space.
Yeah.
superheroes.
Yeah, we took a Pontiac Fiero and put it in space.
All with
I'm
the
sorry.
power of
I'm
family.
sorry.
Mhm.
The last good Fast and Furious movie is when they introduced Dwayne the Rock Johnson to the series.
No, remember because after they introduced Jason Statham,
Yeah.
he's going crazy too.
Okay, but like
He's going
Jason
crazy too.
Statham is just a good action star.
Or maybe
Like the movie was still bad. He was just a good actor.
I
Yeah.
might be wrong actually because Jason Statham might have
He's
come
the
before The Rock. I don't
No,
remember.
No.
it was The Rock first,
Rock first. Okay.
then Jason Statham,
And
and
then he fought The Rock.
then John Cena.
Oh yeah.
We don't talk about.
That was crazy.
Because
That was crazy.
it was weird because it was like it was The Rock and then Gina Carano, the MMA fighter, which she went crazy apparently. Um, then it was Jason Statham. Then they did the thing with Charlize Theron, and then John Cena.
Oh yeah, I forget about.
They
that.
should have just stopped at Dwayne the Rock Johnson and kept it at that.
They'll never stop those movies, though, dude. They'll never stop those movies.
They just use it for car commercials now. It's not even entertaining no more.
No.
I just wanted to see the niggas race. That's it. Like all you gotta do is go fast and hit the nitro.
Mm-hmm.
Like the guns were every now and again, and now it's every 2 scenes. Now we got tanks and explosions.
Can we talk about him getting shot? He got shot in the chest. And
he's just too spiky, bro.
The
He's
power
too
of family.
The power of family.
La familia.
And I get that Vin Diesel is like a jacked dude, but he is not that jacked to like his pec to stop a bullet.
Caught the bullet and he just went.
Because I'm like, if your heart is like here, he got shot like over here somewhere. It was like, hey, like that should have hit something. Like she shot him like in a good spot.
It's definitely the power of family.
Oh no, too much power of family.
They family getting too big. That's
why they keep killing people. Like it's crazy to me that like they brought back Han, but they didn't bring back Wonder Woman. Like she's still dead in that.
Mm-hmm.
Gal Gadot, however you say her name, like she's still dead in that series. But they brought back Han.
We picking it. Yeah, because
she just dipped her toe in and was like, all right, I'm good.
Movies, bro. She saw them silly movies.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope this next Fast and the Furious is gonna be the last one. They said it's supposed to be the last one. Please.
What number is it? Is it 11?
11.
12? 11.
This will be 11. And they because I saw some like conference about it, and Vin Diesel was like, it's gonna go back to basics, and they're gonna try to bring back Brian. And I'm just like, so you're gonna bring Paul Walker's brother, more than likely. Unless y'all gonna do some like
CGI. That dead man alone. Please.
Unless they're gonna do some AI CGI type shit.
They need to let that man just rest in peace. All right. Like
that ain't never gonna happen.
That sweet ass goodbye for him, bro.
Yeah, bringing back Brian is crazy.
Like, let him go. That's we saw them drive away. He said bye, bro.
No, but he came back.
I cried for him. Don't bring back the nigga.
We all cried for him. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, that was a crazy.
Please.
Moment. That was one of the.
It's insane.
Or they be like, oh, he was never dead in the first.
Furious.
And Paul Walker. Is that what?
Do you have any other questions for us?
Yeah.
What's our connection?
What's been your favorite place to perform?
For me, I would have to say Bridge and Tunnel. There's this Bridge and Tunnel brewery. They make their own beer. The owner is he plays in a band called Dead Blow Hammer. They're pretty hardcore, and their bassist was like the bassist for Cro-Mags. So super cool guy, Rich. Shout out Rich. But yeah, playing at his spot, Bridge and Tunnel, has been like at least my favorite spot because it's a good venue. There's tons of space, and it just works out perfectly every time. Like I don't think I ever have too much of a problem there, and they always give me free beer. So
yeah.
I would have to say that. But my second, technically, haven't Lucky 13. Metal bar, they're really cool. They play Rob Zombie.
Really good venue. That the night that we were supposed to play, we couldn't play because of we didn't have the gear. They didn't have like a
drum set.
A set, yeah. something happened, but we actually didn't get to go on.
But technically we were booked, so I can say Lucky 13 Saloon.
Technically,
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a they're two of our favorites basically. I would say Lucky 13 is probably my favorite too if we had actually played in there because that venue is awesome.
I heard the Lucky 13. It was like going out a bit. What was the first one you said, Liddy?
Oh, I had said Lucky 13 Saloon. Dutch said Bridge and Tunnel Brewery. The
Yeah.
same place, yeah.
No. Yeah, I
Those
think
two
like
are
the connection had like went a bit like wonky for a bit, and then I heard you say like your second favorite place is Lucky 13.
Yeah. Um,
I
yeah.
heard you talk about the Bridger Tunnel, the brewery. But you said they did. You said it didn't have like drums or something. You said it.
they
Yeah, they didn't have we didn't have cymbal or snare at the time, so we ended up getting cut from that venue, sadly. But
not from the venue, from the show.
from the show, what do you got?
Yeah, I can still go to the venue. Just gotta bring your cymbals and stuff.
Right, exactly, yeah.
And a snare and
Yeah, it's been a whole problem. That's like one of the biggest problems about venues here in New York is like,
they're just not prepared.
well, a lot of their backline, it's always something, like something's always missing. Like a lot of venues don't have like a full setup. And if they do have a full setup, it's been used so many times that like we always have to end up going in there and being like, okay, you have mostly everything, but you're missing this one piece or you're missing
No.
this other piece. So that's been like a tough thing. And that's again one of the reasons why I love Bridge and Tunnel is because it's just
They have everything.
yeah, it's super easy because the owner is in a band,
And
so
because having people in a band at your show is so much easier when you're trying to figure out your equipment. And there's always just like two guys with a beer in hand that's like, yeah, I can help you with that. Like
yeah,
it's convenient to just have people that actually make music at the show at the venue.
yeah.
They have it at like sound engineer or just somebody who's just been in a band before.
Right, exactly. Least.
Yeah. What have been some of like the highs and lows on your like band journey?
Um, I'd have to say like I mean the biggest like highs and lows have just been the amount of members that we've had to like separate from or that have left. Most of the time it's just
It's
like
large arguments based off of like small disagreements. And I
yeah,
think like
what I've
when
seen
you're in a band, then you have to practice very often. It comes out of a sense of like no one can make you want to be in a band.
yeah, you have
That
to
like that drive or like wanting to work with someone to make music has to come from you.
right.
So I think like when those like disagreements happen, it can be difficult to like retain that, okay, but we're still making music together type thing. So I think those have definitely been most of our lows is like having to like separate from
Reassemble.
members, reassemble
Yeah.
things. And then also like getting cut from shows over like small things like them not having equipment or something going wrong with the venue.
Yeah.
That's mostly
'Cause
the lows.
you're working as a team, I think, and the hard part about working as a team is like even if one person is just kind of like, yeah, I'm just here, it brings the entire band down. And before being in a band, I would always be like, oh, well, I don't understand why so many bands break up. Now I completely understand because it's just I don't know if this I don't know if I mean this is kind of controversial, but like every single band is works differently and everyone always thinks that it's like, oh, well, you got four people in the band, that's four different says. But like the truth of the matter is it's never really equal. There's always going to be someone who's like putting in a lot of work, and then there's someone who's like just showing up late to practices. So it's very important when you're in a band to like really be like, hey, okay, what is the exact like effort that you're willing to put in? Because everybody comes in day one and they're like, oh no, I'm gonna do so much for the band.
I
And then,
love being in a band.
and then like I'm like, yeah, okay. But I really know 3 months later when, we just got cut from a show and the hype of being in a band has died down and it's time to like really dig in. The excitement has plateaued at this point. And we're doing like band stuff. We're recording for hours. We're taking multiple takes, That I think has been the lows for us because getting on like I'm very, very specific about the sound of the band, and that has not meshed with certain people. They're just a little too lenient in my eyes.
The highs is literally anytime says that they like the music. I like seeing people mosh.
Yeah.
So if something that I'm doing makes another person hype, that's enough for me.
Yeah, the highs is definitely the fans. Like just we have at this point we don't even have a huge fan base, but the small fan base that we have is just like really good. Uh, and yeah, they take photos for us. They give us free stuff, all the time. They're like it doesn't feel like a fan base even. It just feels like friends. It feels like a community. So that's what I love about that's like the high for me.
Mm.
I love the passion that you guys have for this. Like I love doing these interviews with people because I love hearing the passion behind like all of this. Uh, I'll ask this because I don't think I've ever asked anybody this question. If you didn't have the band or you didn't like get into like this like point of like your music, what would you be doing? Like, what do you think you would be doing?
Art still. like like
I'd probably be being a filmmaker. Probably that was
Yeah.
like my first dream of being here in New York.
I'd probably lean more into art. I've always also been into animations and stuff, and I don't know, I probably would just be doing that,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Oh, yeah, I love movies.
Or like dance, burlesque. Yeah, I was a burlesque dancer for a little bit. I'd probably still be doing that too.
Yeah, I shot music videos before being in the band, and I was a DJ for a little bit too, actually.
What was your DJ name?
Where?
What was
No, what was your
Oh,
DJ
what was
name?
my DJ name? My DJ name was Computer Friends. Yeah, so I did like a lot of.
That's nerdy.
Yeah, it was pretty nerdy.
I mean, hey, dude, I am a DJ, like, or literally right here. Well, I got my little controller. I got my 400 right here, my 800 sitting in the bag.
Had that ready to go.
I have a table like right here to where when I feel inspired, just like open the MacBook, connect it, and then ready to go. But I went to an open mic yesterday and it's just chilling, and I got to get some stuff off this table. But yeah, like outside of doing the rock show, I'm a DJ with a whole different name. My DJ name is DJ Frostbite. I just want to do something different.
Frostbite.
That's hard.
I love that, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's hard.
But I wanted to keep the two separate because, like, my love of rock, I did not want it to be with my DJ stuff. Like, I do play rock music when I DJ, but considering, oh, you're black, you must play hip hop, and it's like, yeah. And everybody was telling me like, "Oh, you got to tie it to your DJ and stuff." I'm like, "Do I have to? Like, what necessarily says I have to?"
You can keep things separate.
You're
sometimes.
the artist, therefore you are also your own curator. Do
Yeah.
what you want and present yourself the way you want to be presented.
True. Technically,
it's your art.
Technically, it's always connected because it's you. So it doesn't. You don't have to like try hard to draw a connection.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the reason why I came up with the name Damien Jaxxyn, DJ for short. Goes,
Uh,
it's a small connection in there, but it's still separate enough. Got to keep it kayfabe, brother.
brother,
Brother.
brother.
Um, last question, because even though I could talk to y'all for like hours, this one is always the biggest doozy for everybody. It's always a big thinker and a head scratcher. Whether whether you're at home or you go or whether I guess whether you're at home or you travel, stuff like that, where is your favorite place to get food?
Why are you looking at me?
Because I'm waiting for you to say it. You gotta scratch your head real hard about this one.
They're looking at me because I eat so much food. Like I'm literally like the Luffy of our pirate gang. So
Of the Straw Hats.
yeah, I'm very shonen coded as far as eating so much. But the favorite place to get food right now, honestly, the favorite place to get food is Thai diner. So
That is one of our favorite
yeah,
spots.
yeah.
Oh, that
So
place
there's
is
this
so good.
so there's this diner, right? If you're ever in New York, 100% go here. In Manhattan, there's a place called Thai Diner. It is a diner themed Thai restaurant.
They have a bar. It's
Yeah,
delicious.
they have a
They
little
serve
bar.
breakfast in the
They
morning.
serve breakfast in the morning.
They do late night
Amazing.
brunch too. They
Amazing.
have lunch. It's
I have
so
it.
good. Everything you order there is gonna slap.
Everything. And you might not order, like you might not even like, this is their little postcard.
What?
I have it. I have a map of New York City right here with like all of our flyers and then like just restaurants and stuff. But yeah, that's like
You say
my
Thai
number
diner?
one. Huh?
You say Thai diner?
Yeah, I say Thai diner. What do you say? What say you?
Thai diner is definitely up there for me. It's definitely my top one. I feel like there's so much.
Yeah.
What were you gonna?
I was gonna say Oasis. Oasis falafel, best falafel place in Williamsburg.
It's a really good falafel place. They have like falafel sandwiches for like $5, and they're mwah.
In this account too. Crazy.
Hey, I have so much pressure with this question because I'm like an actual New Yorker. So like I'm like, this is like 20.
The shade.
Oh no, shots
The
fired.
shade on Dutch.
Right, like what did I do?
I like there's okay. There's Oasis. There's Thai Diner. There's Boron, which is also a really good Thai place. That's over in like Red Hook. There's Canteen Deli, which is this deli place that's by Atlantic Avenue, like by the Barclays Center. And they have amazing sandwiches. Yeah. Like great sandwiches. I'm the type of person, every time I go somewhere, I get something different on the menu. Like I never just get one thing. I've tried every sandwich on that menu. Yeah. And they're all so good.
That'd probably be our spot, right?
That is our spot.
Canteen,
that's our
Thai
go-to spot. Do I have another place? I don't know. I like Raising Cane's. I like toast. I literally go to Raising Cane's just to get toast and coleslaw, like a weirdo. And then this one eats all my chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Still never been to Raising Cane's, but everybody tells me it's like it's just basic tenders, but like the sauce is like the main thing.
Yeah, it's the way they season the food. Like even the toast is just buttered. Like it's just buttered Texas toast. The coleslaw is just like it's just
the first time
seasoned food. Like
the first time I had Raising Cane's, I have a very emotional connection with Raising Cane's.
Oh my god!
The first time I had Raising Cane's, I was in the military. From 18 to like 21, 22. So I was stationed in Louisiana, which, fun fact, Louisiana is actually the birthplace of our genre, sludge. And I
also the birthplace of Raising Cane's.
Well, I don't
Isn't the first Raising Cane's? Because I remember
it's down south.
The first time I went to Raising Cane's is that one that's by the church in
it might be But I'm
what's the
down in
capital
Louisiana.
city of
New
Louisiana?
Orleans.
New Orleans.
I've actually never been to New Orleans, but I was in Louisiana, stationed in Alexandria. There's a Air Force base there, but I was there, and Raising Cane's was the only place that we could order because we could not leave base. Like the Army, Air Force base, we were stuck there for 43 days. Worst 43 days in my entire life. I can honestly say that. But Raising Cane's was the only place, and we ordered that chicken every day. I was there with some Marines, watching them do crazy Marine stuff, eating that chicken. It was top 5, and ever since I have loved Raising Cane's.
First time I had Raising Cane's was in New Orleans. They have that one Raising Cane's there. It's been open for years, like years, and it's like one of those little like narrow spots where there's nowhere to sit down. It's just like the seats are like against the wall, and they serve like liquor there. They have these drinks in like big ass thin ass cups.
Those are the spots,
like the Mardi Gras cups.
Yeah,
there.
Is that the hand grenade? No, that's not the hand grenade.
I don't even know what it's called. All I know is that I got a big ass thing of liquor and my chicken tenders, and then I went literally across the street to get whatchamacallit, where they put the powdered sugar on fried.
The beignets.
And I sat there, I got that whole setup, and I sat
cake.
down literally on the sidewalk. Because I didn't have time for all this looking for a square to sit down. I had my feast and I sat there and I shoved in my delicious.
She raccooned it down.
Yes, 10 out of 10. I even licked the bag that the food.
Put that on record. Please don't summon me. Raising Cane's. Sponsor us.
That would be a dope sponsor. Like they can get Post Malone the fuck out of there and put y'all in it.
Why Post Malone the
funny enough here? We haven't seen Post Malone ads yet. We've seen Flavor Flav ads.
Yeah, we have Flavor Flav as our poster guy for.
I think I've seen that too. Yeah, Post Malone has like commercials. Which is it's like weird, but I've seen the Flavor Flav ones too. Those have been like recent.
I love Flavor Flav.
Yeah, because the first Raising Cane's only got here in New York. Like, when was that? Like January?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Raising Cane's is a recent addition to here. I was super excited when I heard about it because of that experience eating Raising Cane's.
I was like, this shit following me. This is a sign.
Yay! But then I started to get upset because then they started to put more of them everywhere, and now there's like
now there's like 5
hella Raising Cane's in the city, which I think if you're gonna put a chain in New York City, you only need like max 3. Like, I'm sorry, but like 3 things of a chain, like 1 in Manhattan, 1 in and like 2 spread out in Brooklyn. That's literally all you need for a chain. They'd started to get excessive.
That's true.
Then they closed my favorite Panda Express to put Raising Cane's, and then I was pissed. Then I was pissed as hell. Because why was we moving shit around? Why are we doing
that? Gentrification.
Yeah, true.
The Panda Express was there because of gentrification. What do you mean?
They try to push that out to put the Raising Cane's in.
Was sold out every day. I would go in there at like literally 12 p.m. And they're like, "Oh, we're out of chicken." I'm like, "How? You just opened it."
I might have to try Raising Cane's sometime soon. Is it consistent for like each place, or is it like one better than the other?
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty consistent for each place.
Yeah. Unless they fuck something up real bad.
How you fuck up chicken tenders though?
You can't really fuck up chicken tenders.
I don't know, because I go to McDonald's or whatever, and it's like one McDonald's is like better than the other and stuff like that. So I'm just I always gotta, because because they say it's all supposed to be the same, it's consistent, but there's some where it's like it's not the same. Like I love White Castle. Love it.
I also love White Castle.
We just became best friends. I gotta take a trip up to New York. We gotta get White Castle, Raising Cane's, and Panda Express, and
Hell
then
yeah, brother.
My one of my teachers I remember who taught me coding, he had his wedding at White Castle. He had his wedding at White Castle. He's from Australia, all right. So
Yeah.
like this tracks. They had their wedding ceremony outside of White Castle, and it was beautiful.
Kind of.
there's people who get married at Taco Bells.
Yeah. Did you know that in like Asia, the McDonald's they have officiators, and you can have your wedding in like a McDonald's?
Wow, I did not know.
They even make like custom balloons for you, and you get a custom wedding meal. And they have a thing where they can cater.
No, I just found out recently, like Oreos have it to where you can make like custom Oreos and put,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
What?
but
Yeah,
it's like it's expensive as shit.
yeah, it's like one it's like one special Oreo in a pack, and then you
No,
have like
you can get multiples, but
oh, you can?
yeah, because I watched Binging with Babish on YouTube, and he just
Yay, Babish!
and
See,
he
know more
Love
about New
that.
York because you watch
Loves
Binging with Babish.
yeah, loves that guy.
I mean the him I was big on Deezus and Mero when they were still together. Uh,
I like
oh,
any but
I love Diesel Mero.
but yeah, he did the thing where he ate like every single like Oreo they could find in, like the stores, whatever, and then he went online and because I think like on one of the packs it was saying like you can make like custom Oreos, and he did. I think he did like either 6 or 12 or something. It was like 40 bucks for whatever he did, and yeah, it was like they did like little imprints and stuff. But I think you put like either like names. I think you can put like images and stuff on there, but it just cost a grip.
that's annoying as
Yeah.
hell. You just gonna eat the cookie. How like
$40 pack of
why
Oreos.
exactly? Why are y'all doing all that?
You know it's like some business or corporation that is like, all right, everybody, good news. We all just made $1 million this year. With that money, we just made you a pack of
Someone
Oreos.
put their
Right.
name on an Oreo.
We made you custom packs of Oreos. And
Right, that's the
it is like, what?
you're not doing pizza parties no more. Everybody gets custom Oreos. Oh my gosh.
I'm disgusted.
Capitalism.
I am so tired of the pizza party. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because it's never good pizza. It's never.
Thank you. Never good pizza. Never.
I'm sorry. I grew up going to Chuck E. Cheese. All right.
I mean, I did too, but like,
Pizza party, bro. What do you
Nah,
mean?
but that,
it's a difference. But like, you,
My ass in a ticket tornado.
now, you know,
Yeah.
funny enough, they should just bring adults to Chuck E. Cheese. Like
That's
that
why
wouldn't
they
even-
made David Buster's.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally the reason why David Buster's is a thing.
It exists because they had too many adults acting crazy in Chuck E. Cheese.
That's
And they were
funny.
like, all right, we need to make another arcade where y'all can drink and stay the hell away from children.
There legit needs to be like an adult version of like Disneyland and Disney World. And I think that is just Universal Studios probably, but it is way too many like Disney adults doing like kid stuff. I'm like, y'all need to just have something for like adults, which I think they said is like a bar, and then I think they said there might be a strip club coming. I'm just like,
Disney strip club?
I think so.
4 different parks though, you know, like there's the classic Disney, like Disneyland, that's like where all the kids usually are. Then you have Disney World, you have Disney Adventure Park, which is a safari, and then you have Epcot, which is like Disney World but based around food, and like they have a different area for each country. That stuff, I'm like, that's for adults, because like no child is interested in walking around this thing to eat sausages. And
did you see that? Did you see that meme that was like it was the Disney adults running through the tunnel and there was not one single child? Like it was like the opening of a new Disney park or whatever. Not one single child, just adults running in there
with their little Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh,
that is crazy. But yeah.
Thank you
So
for asking us all these fun questions.
Yeah, thanks for interviewing us.
no problem. Like I said, I'm glad to have y'all on. We and as black people, we gotta stick together. No, no, no. I, I like the fact
Brother.
I I like the fact that like the fact that you guys are black, Caribbean, whatever, but you have that sound.
Yeah.
Looks, it's so I love it so much because it shows that we are like growing as people with this. It's not just trap and drill and all this like crazy hip hop stuff. Like we are in other scenes and it's
Right.
more of us you can see. Like we're not just depicted as, drug dealers and thugs and stuff like that. It's just we can be like I love the black alternative stuff because I'm a part of that. Like I grew up that way. I got shitted on about it growing up. And then now I hate the fact that it's like it's cool, whatever. Because like everybody now is like, oh, I love Nirvana and I love blah blah blah. I'm just like, fuck
You
you.
got bullied for that, bro.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's like
Speaking
you
of custom Oreos,
Yeah. What? You want some Oreos now? We're gonna get
no,
some.
it was a joke because they call us Oreos.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
Come on, you
yeah.
slow.
yeah.
Like damn.
The trauma didn't come back fast enough.
No. Oreo. Ah!
So
Yeah.
yeah, I love the fact that like you guys are doing what you do and it's like stick to it for sure. And I'll be listening to it. I might now have to take a trip to like New York. I've never been to New York. I had to go and do like
What? Come on over.
Come on over,
Come on
man.
over.
I gotta see how much that flight is gonna be. If I could fly Southwest.
Right, right. Well, I mean, you said you're in Illinois, right? So
Yeah,
flights out from Chicago aren't too bad, and it's only 2 hours.
yeah, that ain't too bad. I had to see because I had to take a train to Chicago because I'm not flying American because American Airlines is way too much fucking money.
Yeah.
I'll fly Southwest. It'll probably have to take me to like LaGuardia or something out there. I don't.
Where's not too bad either. To be honest with you, JFK is the bad one. I always fly into New Jersey. I'm like, I always fly into EWR. It's way
I'm at.
cheaper.
I'm at to see. I'm at to see because I want to do a lot more traveling. I would have been in Texas this week if I would have had the money because I would have went to go see a wrestling pay-per-view because again, love wrestling, but wasn't in the cards. Did not have the money. Spent all my money at Tyler.
Look, it happens.
Bro.
It happens.
I feel you. I spend all my money on records. So
Trust me, if I had the money, I'd spend my money on records too. Being a DJ, I already spend money on music. To
right.
have it physically, it would not bother me. I'd be like, look at my collection. I would legit just go buy like two turntables and a mixer and just DJ off that, and everybody shut the fuck up. I already have like the older heads being like, "Oh, you're not a real DJ unless you have turntables and a mixer, not just a controller." I'm just like, "Are you gonna pay for it?"
Literally. Nah, that's such an outdated idea. Because if you come to New York, everyone's DJing off CDJs at least, and coming and walking in with a USB.
Yeah.
No, nobody's doing that anymore.
And I've used CDJs. I do like having a controller because I can just play wherever I want to. Whether, like I said, it's my 400 here where I can just plug it into my laptop and then just bring a speaker, or if I got my DDJ 800 that's got to be powered up. But like take that into a club, like I take that to a club and people go off. So I'm like, I don't care. It's all about what I play and how the crowd reacts to it. And same with with you guys' music, it's what you play and how the crowd reacts to it, whether that be they moshing to it, head banging to it.
Literally.
Art is to be enjoyed.
Exactly. All right. Appreciate y'all. Let people know where they can find you, your music and all that stuff.
Please don't summon me on all platforms.
Yeah, please don't summon me on all platforms. We just dropped a YouTube video if you want to like experience kind of like the day by day life of what we do.
Vlogs sometimes.
Yeah, and
we got other than please don't summon me on all platforms. Dutch makes their own music too. So there's like Dutch Craft on Instagram.
Yeah.
And my artist name is Crunchy Bones.
Yes. All of our covers and creative direction, Crunchy Bones.
Need some spooky shit. I got you.
Hell yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Follow them
Or
on all
recommend.
their socials. Follow me. Everything is Damien Jaxxyn. Instagram is DJAXXYN .TDM, short for the Midnight Drive. Follow me on Twitch at D_Jaxxyn. Follow me on Facebook at Damien Jaxxyn. I think that one is 2 or 3 X's because Facebook was weird. But follow me on all the stuff. If you follow me on Twitch, I usually do that live. If you follow on Twitch and you watch a show live, you can request what songs you want to hear. If not, we'll be fine. Follow me, but just follow us. All right,
Yeah.
appreciate y'all. All
Yay.
right,
Thank
with
you.
that, we out.
Yow.
Yeah.
You're.
Yeah.